Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and I first just want to say thank you for everything and being so supportive with me with making these videos. I want to say it really does mean a lot to me, and I hope that I can continue to make these videos for you guys and for me personally as well, just because I enjoy making them. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a 2026 rebranding. So what I'm going to do is going to review the past year and see my accomplishments, just because I want to focus on all the good stuff. I feel like that there's many people out there who focus a lot on what they could have done and what they could have improved on and everything that they missed out on. And so I just want to take a moment to look at my past year's highlights, just because I feel like I have accomplished a lot. Okay, so the first one, I remember adding it to my vision board last year, and it was to get a job. I had never gotten a job before, and neither had anyone in my family. I have a pretty small family, so it means not that big of a deal, but it was to me. And so I got a job, and I'm really proud of myself for going out of my way to get a job, because I'm very much of a daddy's girl, and my dad indeed does spoil me. So I feel like it was a really big deal for me to go out and get a job and not just solely rely on his money. And I also added to my list last year that I wanted to focus on my fitness, and I really do feel that I forced myself a lot to go to the gym, especially when I didn't want to. And I feel like that's what can push you away from going to the gym. I was on and off. I did make a lot of progress, and I did also lose a lot of progress, just because my relationship with the gym was very much forced, and I feel like I could have done so much more better, and I should have done. Okay, so I also added to my list last year that I wanted to start cooking better and learning recipes. I would say that I started off pretty strong, although I do believe that it's the same thing with the gym. I would be on and off, and I think it's really just what got to me was the dishes and just having to do it solely alone. I feel like I kind of made it more complicated for myself, and I didn't really know any good resources on what recipes to learn. And especially since I would be cooking for myself, I would also have to cook and clean the dishes and then take out the food that I would want to cook, especially even if I was tired and that food was already out. I would have to force myself to cook. And then I added to my list last year that I wanted to go on trips, and I would say I did not go on trips, any big trips. I would say that I went more on trips to new places to visit, like cafes. I've done a lot of that this year, of just taking my car around and just seeing what's nearby. Honestly, I feel like it's been a huge deal for me, just because I was finally to get some independence and go to these places alone. So I really do feel that's one big accomplishment for me personally. And then that goes into me going out alone. Like I said, I've always been the type of person to enjoy my own company, and I feel like enjoying your own company and even trying new things is such a big deal, because I feel like there's not that many people who can say that, and I feel like many people could probably struggle with it. And I do want to take a moment to be proud of myself for that, no matter what, I didn't have anyone to rely on to go to these places. I knew what I wanted to do, and I did it. Okay, and then during the summer, I did go to the beach a lot. I went to Laguna Beach specifically. I absolutely love Laguna Beach, and I feel like that is just my happy place, and especially just beaches in general. I feel like you can't have a good summer without going to the beach at least once. It may not have been a big trip, but I did go to the beach, and honestly, that's worthy enough for me. Okay, and then I also have joining the soccer team. I feel like I said, I really put myself out there this past year, and that includes joining a soccer team with not that many people that I know would probably join a team alone. They would probably go to trials with a friend, but I didn't really have that. I would ask my friend to go, but she obviously had other sports, and it's completely understandable. So I had to push myself out there and go alone, really. I had to take that time to learn each and individual girl personally, and I feel like that's something really big for me, especially because it can be really hard to get out of these comfort zones for me personally. I do think that I made a really good amount of effort in getting to know them. And then my last one is not really a big of accomplishment, it's more of just a good memory, and that is spending time with my boyfriend's family during Christmas. I feel like my family isn't really big on Christmas, especially since majority isn't even here, and so to spend it with his family and get to make great memories with them is always so comforting, and it's always made me feel really special and included in their family. And so that is the very end of my list. Okay, so now for the goals that I have, I do have it all written down on a piece of paper. I actually went to Target and got a notebook, not just for this, but I had to get a notebook anyways for my day trading journey. And so that goes into my goals. My number one goal for this year is to begin day trading. I will be beginning day trading when I turn 18. Before that though, I will be taking YouTube video notes just so I can learn about the system first, before I actually get into the market and start losing or gaining money. And then I also have traveling, which isn't really traveling, but what I mean by that is trying new places. Like I said, I did a big job of going out to these new places this past year and actually trying out some new foods maybe, and that's just what I wanted to add to my list again this year. I want to do 2 places maximum per month, just because I do feel like I spent a lot of money on the past year doing all that, and I do have one of my goals to be saving money. I do want to be taking more extra shifts, and I do want to start saving my money more, just because I feel like I have to save money, especially because I will be turning 18 and I need to have money just in case, because I need to basically have that financial stability for when I'm basically getting older. And also, of course, I did good grades. I think I did a pretty good job last semester with my grades. I really did think I was gonna have a C by the end of the semester, and I'm honestly surprised and shocked myself that I actually continued with all A's except one B. And honestly, that's a pretty big thing for me, because I honestly thought that I would get all C's. So it's just a really big thing, and I'm really happy of myself for that. Okay, and then I also have learning recipes. Like I said, cooking was a big thing for me last year, and I wanted to continue putting an effort into that this year. And then I have independency, and that is where I basically just want to become my own person this year. I really want to learn how to rely on myself and not rely on anyone else. I want to make my own money. I want to be my own person. I want to figure out who I want to be and what I want to do. And it's honestly something that just grows over time, but I really want to put an effort into it, and just especially save money and not rely on anyone. That means learning new stuff about how to do my taxes and all that other stuff, just so I can grow up basically, because honestly, life goes by and you need to learn how to do this stuff, especially me. I keep cutting out. It's because my phone is literally running out of storage, so I kind of have to go and offload all these apps just so I can finish my video. Okay, so I'm going to be rushing through the video, and yeah, so just bear with me. Okay, so and then I also have on my list to get a new job. I already printed out some applications that I'll be dropping off very soon. To mention, if that doesn't work out, I will continue to be applying in person for these positions that I'm looking for. And then I have my YouTube channel. For my YouTube channel, I don't really have a set goal that I want to do. It's more of something that I actually enjoy doing for fun. I don't have any goals for it yet. One of my goals is probably just to post once every 2 weeks, and it's just for the fun of it. I really do like making these videos, and I find it really fun. So really, I don't have any major goals like I want to reach 100 followers or anything like that. I just want to continue putting my effort into creating these videos and see where it goes. Of course, I added to start a flower club. I recently learned that you can start a club at school, and I thought it was so interesting, and I thought it was a great opportunity to expand my business and teach others. Although I will have to start that at the beginning of next year, not next year, but the next school year, which will be in 2026, and then I will be a senior. So I think it's perfect timing. I can go and teach out these girls if they're interested in creating floral arrangements, and honestly, I feel like it will be such a great opportunity to also get to know people and put myself out there even more. And last but not least, I will be getting my driver's license this year. That is the end of my list. There's not much to it. There's nothing that I will be forcing myself to do. This is all stuff that I can find easily to do, and maybe some stuff are a bit more difficult, like my fitness journey and cooking and learning all these new recipes, but that is something that I will have to commit to. And so let's get straight into making my vision board. I got some photos from CVS printed out. It was pretty expensive. I just did it today and it was same day pickup, and I'm going to show you guys the process of making my new vision board. Also do have a flower order that I will be making very soon, so be updated on that because I do want to show you guys how I create my floral arrangements, and if you guys even want to do it for yourself. So this is my old one. I ended up having my vision board on here, but then I just added some stuff for like a photo album, I guess, and I hanged it up. But I am going to take out these photos and add in stuff for my vision board. Making my vision board. This is the end result. Added in getting a tattoo, and I also added in getting a new piercing just because I want to go a little bit out when I turn 18 and I want to get something new. Now as for where I'm going to hang this up, I'm going to hang it up somewhere where I can see it consistently and as a reminder that I have things to do and things to accomplish. Anyways, that is the end of my video. I really do hope that you guys enjoy it and you guys actually make a vision board for your own. I do think it can be very beneficial, and again, you don't have to make this vision board. You can even just write it down on a list or a piece of paper and hang it up somewhere. Like I said, this is all mentally for you, and it's something to mentally prepare you if you want to make all these goals. Like I said, you shouldn't be forcing yourself to do this. It's a reminder that you're doing it for yourself and you should be happy to do it, you know? You don't want to be forcing yourself to do something you don't want to do. I do have an order coming up, so I will be making a video on doing an order with me if you guys want to watch that. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot. And like I said, thank you so much and Happy New Year.